God, every day. Like, people are walking down the hall, they're like, oh, that class was so gay. I'm like, your class was happy? It bugs me.
Oh God, every day.
That's so gay. Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know.
Really?
It's happy. It's happy.
It's awesome?
It's happy or homosexual? I didn't know what could be happy.
Like every 5 minutes, maybe.
A lot. I've actually heard one guy, like, he was talking to me, and he's like, yeah, oh, you know, you're so gay, you're fucking fat. I'm like, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm gay. He's like, well, you're a lesbian, so that's okay. And I'm like, no, I'm turning into a guy, and I date guys. What now? And he just kind of freaked.
Have you ever been a victim of verbal harassment because of your sexuality?
Yeah. I've been called fag, dyke.
In Douglas County?
In Douglas County. Fag, dyke, in my astronomy class, he mentioned the Boulder Dike, which is a rock formation. Everyone would look at me and laugh.
Both verbal and physical.
With a weapon?
Yep.
Do you want to go into any more detail?
Pocket knife, and that ended up with a broken arm and 2 charges of assault for me.
What was the general attitude towards homosexuality while you were growing up?
I was raised in like a family where gays and lesbians and bisexuals and all that stuff was wrong. But I personally did not have a problem with it because ever since I was young, I always saw everybody as equal. Like, I didn't discriminate against anybody.
My parents are both highly homophobic. My dad will actually avoid a cash register if he believes the girl is bisexual or lesbian or anything. And my mom, she's just kind of blatant about it and does not agree with it very much. Have you ever tried to force yourself to be straight?
Once. It was because I told my mom that I was bi and she like freaked out. She goes, no, you're not this. And she started asking me all these different questions. I was like, oh my god.
Have you ever tried to force yourself to be straight?
Yeah, it didn't go so well.
What is your earliest memory of feeling different, sexually or otherwise?
Well, I would have to say when I was about 5 or 6, back when at school older girls would chase the boys around just because they liked them. And I would chase with the girls, but I wasn't chasing to help the girls catch the boys, I was trying to catch a boy for myself.
Who was the first person you came out to, and what was their reaction?
I honestly have no idea who I came out to first. They were kind of shocked, but halfway expected it from me, I think. So.
Over the summer, I was okay with being lesbian because that's when it felt right-ish, like going to try something different. But in the summer, when I finally told my friends, hey, look, I'm a trans, will you call me he? When I started saying I want to use male pronouns at Rainbow Alley, everything just clicked into place.
I was in 8th grade, and one of my best friends, Cheyenne, was spending the night at my house, and we were standing in my kitchen or whatever, and she said something about how she thought I was really pretty, and we ended up kissing, and that was like my first real experience with girls, and the fact that, hey, I think I like girls, and I never really had a problem accepting it. how did your friends react when you came out to them?
Some were surprised, some were not so much. Like, a lot of people were in shock and they didn't know how to handle it because they never really experienced it before.
Well, depending on what school I was at, in Boston everyone was like, okay, that's cool. In class things, everyone was fag, you should go get a life, blah blah blah.
I think that if you needed help and if you like hadn't come out yet but you were looking to, then I think it would be a great place. Like, we have Dr. J, who's amazing, and I love her. And then everyone in GSA would, I know they'd be willing to help, like you think, in an instant.
I came out in 7th grade, but it has helped me a lot accept a lot of other people and a lot of other things.
If I wasn't in this GSA, I probably would never have come out. Because I feel welcome here. I feel like I'm safe. And I feel like if I ever have a random spurt of I want to be male, I can show up here completely bound and everything.